Hello again, everyone. Welcome to a new Let's Play. This time we're going to be playing Syndicate from Bullfrog Productions Limited, which was released in 1993. This, along with Ultima 7, were basically my most played games, computer games, from this time period, 92, 93 kind of thing. But I didn't actually own them. I had to play them at my friend's house. Because he always had better computer equipment than I did. At the time, I still had a 386 SX, but that's one reason why I'm so familiar with the Gold Box games, is because I was playing those at home, essentially. Syndicate takes place in the near future, a dystopian near future, where megacorporations, multinational megacorporations, basically rule the globe. And they use bullets and mind control to push their product. It is very much a parody of capitalism. I'm pretty sure the game creators said as much. The game's visuals are kind of screwy in how they get rendered. So it took a while to get this running well enough, and I mean recorded well enough that I felt comfortable doing this, because it can change resolution, so I'm kind of forcing it into specific resolutions. And oddly enough, the the main tactical part of the game runs at a resolution that makes it letterboxed. It's very weird. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. It's just kind of goofy with its programming. Anyway, we take on a mega corporation. Go ahead and create our company right now. Configure company. Alright, so we can choose our color and logo, we can choose our company name, and we can choose our name. Let's go with, there isn't a good dragon icon, unfortunately. There's various things. We could go with an eagle. This is the one that I usually went with. I kind of liked the look of it. I mean, they're just two-tone, black on whatever your background is. But it looks the most detailed, or is one of the more detailed of the icons. Some of them are, I mean, they're kind of plain, I feel. But I think we might actually go with that one. Let's just go through them all, so we can take a look at them all. I did think about going for this one, but it doesn't really look that good on some of the other screens, so I decided not to. There's a bullet shooting a peace sign. It's fun times. Snake. Yeah, various other stuff. Some of them are more detailed than others. Some of them are better than others. This one clearly has some text down there that you can never read. And of course, the default is the Bullfrog Company logo. But I think we will go with that one. Color-wise, you can choose all of these colors. You can't choose green. I suppose that's the closest to green you're going to get, but it's kind of a pukey brownish color. We'll go with blue, though. Alright, company name. Avatar Inc. Incidentally, if you put in the company name as Cooper Team, that is a cheat code, and it basically gives you crap tons of money, lets you play every single map, gives you all of the techs and everything like that, and you can just have fun. Once my friends and I discovered that, we basically never played this game normally again, because it was just so much fun to just run around and do stuff. Our name will, of course, be AuldDragon. Okay. Go ahead and accept that. And we just go ahead and begin mission right away. Alright, so this is the world map. You can see other syndicates already control various portions of the globe, various territories. You always start in Western Europe, and you have to work your way towards the end goal, which is the Atlantic Accelerator, which apparently has 44 million people living in it. It's little bit weird. But as you take over a zone, other zones will open up to you. Funnily enough, when you take over Eastern Europe, you do not get access to Iraq. I think you have to come into Iraq from Iran, which is a little bit weird. But this one would open up that one. This actually opens up all three of those. It's fairly basic, but most stuff is pre-programmed in these maps, so you kind of want to go at a certain pace. Otherwise, if you manage to jump ahead, you could be putting yourself into a position where you're dealing with tech that is beyond you, which can be good because there is a research aspect of the game, and you might want to get some of those techs. All right, let's go ahead and get the briefing. We start with 30,000 credits. Doesn't really tell you what the money is. But here is our mission brief. Mercenary camp. Assassination. Intelligence reports have indicated that an army colonel is stealing resources from your weapons division and using them to equip his mercenaries. His base has been set up just outside one of our cities, and the populace have reported disturbances caused by his troops. Your squad will be deployed near the entrance to the camp. Their objective is to eliminate the colonel. If we get some more info, defense update. Surveillance reports show that the camp is guarded by about 5 militia armed with both shotguns and pistols. We can get some more info. Target update. The colonel is believed to stay in the northernmost building of the camp. If he becomes aware of your presence, he may decide to withdraw. He must not be allowed to escape. Tactics. A single agent could infiltrate the camp and assassinate the target quite easily. It is important to note that whilst a shotgun is devastating as a close-in weapon, it is seriously outranged by the pistol, and so provision should be made for both of these weapons to be used to their best potential. It is also advised that a similarly equipped agent be kept outside the camp for backup if needed. Now, I don't think that it costs anything to deploy agents, so there's really no reason to only take 2. We can enhance the map here, and we can scroll over it this way. He is in the northernmost building, which is right there. So let's go ahead and accept this mission. It's the only mission that we can do right now. And we've got Special Agent Bush, Special Agent Hicks, Special Agent Dawson, and Special Agent Jones. I am not sure if we can rename them or not. We have Morris, Snelling, Mumford, and Taylor in the cryo chamber. But we will stick with these 4. So we've got 3 guys and 1 woman in the cryo chamber, and our basic default team is 2 and 2. All right, we can also get some mods, and we might want to. They're pretty expensive right now, though. What I'd really like are the arms. For 5,000 each, we could equip everyone with arms. Replacement metal arms, servo-assisted hydraulics allow the carrying of heavier items. This will be very important, but we will probably wait for a couple missions. Let's go ahead and cancel that. If we go to the equip screen, we can buy a Persuadertron, pistol, shotgun, scanner, and medkit. Before we do that, we actually want to do some research, since time is passing, and it would probably be a good idea to get some stuff going. So we've got mods that we can research and equipment that we can research. We'll start with the equipment. For some reason, it's not allowing me to click on. There we go. All right, so minimum funding is 96 for automatic weapons. 7,992 is a minimum for heavy weapons. Assault weapons 240, and miscellaneous 1,992. We want to start with automatic weapons, I think. Well, let's see. We're going to get something that will allow us to speed up our research on the other thing. So we could wait on that. But, nah, it's the cheapest. Let's go ahead and start the research. So, this is the bar. We're 0% complete, and this is how many days it'll take to research. We can bump up funding quite a bit. For 96, we can get it done in 1 day. Oops. We don't really need to do that, though. That would be very, very expensive. But we can bump it up there. That'll take 5 days. So let's go ahead and accept that. If we click this button, it'll select all of our party, and we can buy the same stuff for everyone. Pistols are free. Let's purchase a few so that we have plenty of ammo. It also means that we can't sell them for anything, but other things we can sell for cash. Medikits cost 500. They will always be useful. Scanners, I have never really used them. But they're a thing that we could get. Shotguns, they cost 250. And the Persuadertron costs 5,000. We will get one, but we don't need one just yet. This is really all we need right now. Let's go ahead and accept it.
Selected.
Alright, if we select our whole team, we've got Agent 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everyone has 4 pistols. If the whole team is selected and you pull out the pistol, everyone pulls out the pistol. And unclick it, puts it away. If you right-click, they'll drop it, so we don't want to do that. These sliders, the first one is speed. I can't remember what the other two are. I think one is perception. If you click both your mouse buttons at the same time, you'll put them into an alert mode status, which they'll just automatically shoot with their best weapon at whatever is around. But for now, let's go ahead and bump up our speed a little bit. And go ahead and infiltrate and assassinate the guy.
Selected.
But before that, let's go ahead and kill that guy. And let's go pick up this shotgun here. And this guy has a couple pistols. Just pick them up. Alright. Now there are a couple more guards around here somewhere. Yep, there's one in here. Okay, we killed him. Question is, where is the item? There it is. Grab our free shotgun. Now we are getting close to the guy that we want to assassinate. He's pinging on the map there. So, pathfinding in this game does leave something to be desired. Let's go ahead and bump up our speed a little bit. Over time, these white bars go up, which means we get less and less... Where are you? Where are you? Get. There we go. He had nothing. Now we can also drive a car. Hello! And we can shoot out the window. Alright, we're gonna come down here and turn around. All we have to do is press spacebar to end it. But we're gonna have a little bit more fun before we actually get out of here. I said a little bit more fun before we get out of here. There we go. Alright, we do want to pick up this Uzi over here. So what you can also do is drag these sliders down the other direction, which will pull this back. And it's a good thing to do at the start of a mission, because you'll get a lot more time once you drag these white bars down, and then you bump up the stimulants. Alright, so we got an Uzi. It's also free to reload a pistol, so we don't want to. We don't care about using up our ammo on the pistols. But the fun thing is that stuff like these cars. All right, we're not close enough. They do explode rather nicely. Other stuff that we can do. Let's go ahead and drag our bars up so that we get a little bit faster. So you can't destroy buildings and stuff like that, but there are some things that you can destroy. Like windows. Go ahead and exit out. Welcome to the dawning of a new empire. That is the mission complete screen. And took 2 days, 19 hours to complete. Agents used 4. Civilians killed 1. 4 guards killed. Hit accuracy 48%. New weaponry has been submitted to the research department. Okay. So we now control Western Europe. We'll go ahead and leave them at, well, let's bump them up to 32%. They're very happy, so we'll leave them this way. We may have to bump taxes down a bit if they lose their happiness. They can rebel, and when a zone rebels, you basically just have to do the exact same mission over again. It's, you know, I mean, it's actually kind of fun. There's a couple missions that I would not have a problem with them rebelling all the frickin' time. Let's actually go back in. I don't need to go back to the menu. Alright, so next up we've got Scandinavia, which amazingly has a population of 53 million. The Milk Run. Well, I mean, I don't say it's amazing that they have that population, but it's higher than Western Europe. I'm pretty sure that there are more people living in the UK and France combined. That also includes, you know, Spain and stuff like that. All right, personnel acquisition. 2 notable scientists are both staying in a small hamlet close to one of our research complexes. They would obviously be a great help to our R&D boys. Your squad has instructions to persuade both the scientists to join our reputable organization. All right, let's get some more info. Let's just get all of the info. City update. There is a sewer system that runs from the research complex to the river, and it has inlets in the hamlet itself. Your squad will be transported by sewer raft to a drop-off point in the town itself. The sewers are very dangerous, however, and without the proper equipment, it is inadvisable to enter them. Defense update. There's a very small police presence in the town that should provide no problem at all. The scientists, however, have brought along bodyguards. These have to be eliminated carefully so as not to damage the target. Tactics. Small arms are all that is really necessary for this mission. Do not use shotguns for dealing with the bodyguards or anyone who happens to be close to the target. Only 1 agent is required although you may want to take in another as backup. We can go ahead and enhance the map. So, it is a fairly small town. You can see the sewer system. Incidentally, they're not kidding. Do not go down there. You will die instantly. It is instant death. Alright, it doesn't actually show us where the scientists are, but I know that one is there, and I know that the other one is there. So let's go ahead and accept this. Let's go ahead and check on our research. We did lose our Uzi, but it did finish up the research on it. So, that's automatic, heavy, assault. Assault is fairly cheap, so I might want to go for that. Let's go ahead and research that. Bump up funding. Not sure how often you get the tax money. I think it's every day, but you could definitely speed up funding for these things quite a bit. We are going to want to do some mods soon. I'll probably want to do the arms first, but that's 4,440. So we'll go ahead and accept that. Now, we do want to get one of these Persuadertrons. Let's purchase one for Agent Bush. And if you can reload just a single weapon. This is useful if you're low on cash, by left-clicking. If you right-click, it'll reload everyone. It'll reload all of the weapons for the unit. I don't think you can do everyone at once. Let's double check, though. Nope. Okay. Now, we still don't have enough money to buy any mods, really. Although I would not mind it. Arms would be good. You'll win arms. I mean, I could do an individual, but it doesn't really feel that worthwhile. Alright, well, we don't really need anything. We've got 2 shotguns, so that's fine. We got a few extra, I suppose I'll move one of those pistols over there. Alright, let's go ahead and accept this mission.
Selected.
Alright, so we start out down here.
Selected.
Go ahead and select everyone, turn on our Persuadertron, and the best bet is to just immediately start getting our stuff down. We can click with the map, and I want to do that to try and start persuading people. There we go. That sound indicates that we just persuaded someone. Now there's another person you can see on the map here. We'll get them. Okay. There is someone else over here. Go persuade them. Oh, you're going this way. So we are moving very, very slowly right now. That's because I pulled all the you know, I'm basically drugging them up to make them even faster later. Come here, lady. You know you want to join us. There we go. Got her. Alright, so there's kind of a hierarchy. You need to persuade a certain number of people before you can persuade a guard, and you need to persuade even more people before you can persuade a cop, and even more people before you can persuade a syndicate agent, an enemy syndicate agent. We're not going to be encountering any syndicate agents here. We are just going to be having fun persuading everyone. Let's go ahead and do that. We will avoid the guards for now. There's a few. But if we can get enough people, we should be able to get the cops. The nice thing about cops is that they do have guns, and they will fight for you. Civilians will pick up guns when they're persuaded, and then they will fight for you. So that's kind of nice. Come here. Come here. Alright, fine. Now we go nice and quickly. Alright, we might be able to get a cop now. Nope. Okay. Need to find more civilians. Is that enough now? Yep. Alright, there is a cop in here. Incidentally, pathfinding in this game is abysmal. It's just a thing. You'll get used to its terribleness. Go down there. There we go. I'm not sure if you get more money or anything for persuading people. It's just a lot of fun. I like persuading people. I like this car here that really can't actually get outside the town. There's no way outside of town. Right, let's go persuade all of these people. It's just so much fun to have this mob of people wandering around with you. Everywhere. Doing what you tell them. Okay, so we can see that there are some guards up here. I may try to persuade them, but that can be dangerous, because these guys do have guns, and it might be better to just shoot them. Now, as we improve our mods and everything like that, the range at which we persuade will go up. You see that we just missed this person. There we go. To such a degree that you can take one of these cars, drive it down the street, and just persuade everyone as you go. Which is so much fun. It really, really is. Alright. There's two more people there. There's someone up there. Alright, let's bump up our speed again. That is quite lacking. I love our mob of people following us. Of course, having a mob of persuaded civilians, not the best of thing when you want to actually recover an item. I don't think we're close enough to trigger those guys yet. Okay, got one of them. Let's see if we can get the other one. They're, quite painful. We're losing lots of civilians. Okay, this is not good. There we go. Okay. That was less than good. Let's go grab that weapon. So, really not good enough to do that yet. Yeah, now we know. We will be fully healed after the battle, so it's not that big of a deal. Come on, lady. You know you want to. Alright, let's just go ahead and persuade these people. So, it is nice to have civilians around for being meat shields for extra ammo. And no one questions the all the corpses on the ground. We did get a free Uzi out of this, though. The other guys had shotguns. I definitely could have done that better. And, actually killed people. I mean, killed the, guards. Oh, well. Oh, well. Alright, there's one other person we can, persuade down here. Let's get a little bit more drugs in our system. Alright, there's a person over there, but, we'll get them in a bit. Maybe. Let's go in there, persuade that person. Now we actually need to evacuate. So rather than whereas the last mission we were able to just press spacebar to end the mission, can't do that this time. Let's get a little bit more juice in our systems. Come on, one. There we go. Alright, persuaded all the populace. That's the proper thing to do, right? Alright, so we need to get back to where we started from. Let's be a little bit careful about how we do that. Have some more drugs. So it has been a while since I've played this game, so I'm not as good as I could be. As you saw there. Underestimated the power of the shotguns. At least no one died. That is a thing that can happen. Okay, 5 days, 4 hours, 75% hit ratio, 14 people persuaded. I believe that's how many people were still alive at the end. 1 guard killed, 4 agents used, research on Flamer completed. Excellent. Next up, we will have Central Europe, but we'll do that in the next episode. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check out the Flamer. The Flamer is a lot of fun. It is expensive, though. The Uzi, not so much, but it's about half the price. I think we might be good enough to afford arms for everyone, though. There we go. Alright, I may actually... You can just let the game sit and run for a little while and gain cash, because time does pass, and... you will get income as it's going. So that might be a thing that I want to do, just to get a little bit more. It's not necessary, really, but we do want to make sure that we're actually sustainable on how much we're getting. Let's see. You're very happy. You're very happy. Let's see if we can bump you up a little bit more. Let's go to 32%. I mean, I could go all the way up to 40%. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Get more money early on. If these guys rebel, they're fairly easy missions, so it's not a big deal. And if they start becoming less than happy, we can, or less than happy, we can bump them down. I believe the, very happy means that they're actually paying more taxes. And they're less likely to, like, move away or something like that. I think that can happen. Anyway, there's 50 million people in Central Europe. But we will be doing that in the next episode. See you then, everyone.